Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Looking deep in the very first play. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game. You take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And they'll use the ground game here. Has the first down and more. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Fighting him off. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Van Buren. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wide out. He's got a man down the middle. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To throw, it's Williams. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report and look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The shotgun running play home. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver.
It's a fumble behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
First play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. He's going to hand this off. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, And a run.
And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Here comes a throw from the red zone. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught over the middle. It's Perry. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back to throw. It's Van Buren. The pocket breaking down. He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No. Denied. Stop. Bring up third down.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off target and incomplete. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He's running out of time here. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Now they run a draw play.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Punt team ready to boot it away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. Fights off it. They can't get it. Again, ripping through the defense. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking downfield. It's Van Buren. Running back has it on the screen now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Toss play to the outside. You see you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Timeout is called. A tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back. It's Williams. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Comes up with the catch. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. The first play of the third quarter is a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Handoff from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Grab down the middle, it's Clark. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Now here's the toss play. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks right and lets it fly. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown. Bama.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
The Gamecocks offense is on the move now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Powering through the defender. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And the Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Going to try to use his legs here.
Yeah, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
First at the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. And the ball is hauled in. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the grab. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He keeps it on the design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, but we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. And the single back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. And there's the handoff. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Looking to score with a run to the right. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Williams. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Wideout's now flustered. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. It's a shotgun run call. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Gamecocks will line up to put it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying. They applied the pressure and came up with a sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Quick dart to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The returner is brought down. It's the start of the next drive. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Second down after that short completion. To go with the ground game, the running back takes the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Dropping back. It's Williams. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Pass caught. Second down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Design quarterback run. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Gamecocks moving quickly down the field here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes for the offense. Step up, make a play. Quarterback keeps the football. First down, looking for more now.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The pre-snap motion from the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Back to throw. It's Williams. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And Chris, how often do we see it? When the game's on the line, it's about the line of scrimmage. This offensive line does their job. The running back gets in for this game-time touchdown. And now you're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and put it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Here comes the crowd noise, trying to help this defense out. To throw, it's Van Buren. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
That completion makes it second and medium. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's tackled just short of the midfield line of the 49. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Tries the right with a quick throw. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. They're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. So here comes our first play of overtime. Play action here on first down. On the move now. He's going to put it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about the quarterback scrambling here off of that bootleg? The defense, to their credit, took everything away downfield, thinking that they had a positive play, but instead, the quarterback shows how he can make them pay for it by using his legs.
Excellent field position here for the offense. In the red area, it's Davidson. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Using his legs, it's Davidson. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They jump on top in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
On this offense here in overtime, they must score a touchdown to stay alive. And it's a direct snap. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT, or you go for 2 and win it right now.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Looking to throw. It's Williams. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. 20.